Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Michael Wacha.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command. All those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll moving under it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
First offering, runner goes up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On the money, nice play.
That is it. The second baseman, Otto Lopez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Otto Lopez now at the plate. In the air, left side. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb. What's the scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Digging in, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So here's Riley now. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball.
Runner on the go. 2-1. They pitch out. For a second, he's safe. Carroll leads off second with nobody out. Foul ball there. Misses outside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. And here is Devers. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Foul ball still 0-2. Runner edges away at second. Lewis. 1 at second. And that's 2. Back here in Kansas City, here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Wacha back to work. That's in there. 0-1. And ball 1. Pitch misses outside. 2-1. And that one hammered. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2-1.
And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one carried. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Willie Adames stands in. Rojas hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So up now for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Ground ball to the right side. Lopez slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Blake Sabol steps in for the Royals. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson on to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just
missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
And now 2-1. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
Counts full.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a foul out of play. 3-2 now. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Wisely calls it in 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's inside.
That's in. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Wisely in plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and to the plate for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 7.
This is Corbin Carroll.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Webb checks over to first, and he's back. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chisholm right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball one and a pitch inside.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And Devers hits that one. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Here comes Riley. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's Christian Walker. And he boots it.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Colton Cowser. Double play ball to second. Whips it to first. That's out number 2. And next up for the Royals, Willy Adames. He's 0 for 1. Swanson fires over to first. And they get Adames for the out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Ground ball right side. Walker. And he handles it himself for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the air right field. Carroll sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. Lopez, in his second season, 26 years old, And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and now Brett Wisely. Foul ball.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
To the right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Stepping in, Blake Sabol. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball. 1-0.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one ripped. Rojas hauls it in, and there's two away. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. Reached on an infield single his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Rojas has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning, and now for the Marlins, Royce Lewis. Waka back to work. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carroll makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes up empty. That's strike two. The Fish trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Adames brings it in for the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these
Zero balls, one
Royals
strike.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a ball line to center. And a quick out, number one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. Here's Rafael Devers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here comes Lane Thomas. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that squirts through. And a good start to the inning. Johan Rojas will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Anthony Banda.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Here's your one. Swinging a foul straight back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground, a second, might be two. Not in time. He's safe. Luis Arraez stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Thomas on third. Rojas on second. Edwards at first with no outs. Check swing, and he wins 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Count.
Swing and a miss. him out, and that is a big first out. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch kicks away. Safe at the plate, and the misplay costs them a run. And now just a 2-run deficit. And fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Otto Lopez.
The second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And the lefty with the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to...
Oh, that got him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Christian Walker. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now a chance for Colton Cowser. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right side. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Waste no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now it's going to be Brett Wisely. Comes up empty.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Blake Sabol getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Fastball is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
2-1.
Lopez fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for Miami, Alejandro Kirk. Righty reliever out of the pen, Carmen Mlodzinski. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0-2.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's to third. Riley fires to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And now it's Dansby Swanson. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and Swanson is set down. There's Lane Thomas now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Strike 1.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ball 1, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. And that one ripped to left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for two. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Rolls across the diamond. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Rojas makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Devers now. Ground ball right side. Slings to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Johan Rojas. Majinski back to work. Bunting, and it's in the air. Riley puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arraez. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. And that one fouled off. Finish. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Joe, that's a foul ball.
That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-1. 1 out, base is empty. Willy Adames steps in for the Royals. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that
No
velocity.
balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 away.
Now back.
So up now for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chisholm makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now on the bump, Lucas Gilbreth.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes. Attacking these hitters.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Pitch is in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Wisely makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
To third, Riley. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Miami, Royce Lewis. That one drifts inside.
That's the ball.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1-1.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Gilbreth is just 1 strike away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Base hit, left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Wacha with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.